What's up, guys? We're back at it. I know I took a couple weeks off. I took probably a month off or so, but I've had a lot going on. So I got a lot to explain today. We got a lot going on. I got a lot to discover. You guys know I've been talking about how to get the LLC stuff, how to build a marketing company, exactly what to do on YouTube. I have some new and cool stuff to show you guys. If you want to start making money on YouTube, you want to start making money on social media, you got to understand this stuff and you got to get good at it, all right? The first thing I want to do is I just hit over 20,000 followers on my Instagram. So with that being said, they unlocked the brand partnership ads for me. So now I have all these brands in my DM wanting to pay me a certain rate just to post their product or to make a post for them. So let me show you what that looks like. Going to my tools here. Let me see. All right, so these are all my tools. I don't know if you guys can see them. But those are all the ways that you can start to make money on your thing. So you got subscriptions, bonuses, branded ads, partnership ads, badges, and gifts, right? That's what I got for now at 20,000 followers. Now, if you go into the partnership ads, I'm sorry, the branded content, and you go to discover projects. So right here, as you can see, these are all the people that are wanting to pay me. And the dollar sign amount, so you see like this one here says 500, 1,000, 100. These are all prices that they're willing to pay me to post their products. So you click there, I'm interested. So I just say I'm interested on that one. And now I can, if they hit me back, then they're willing to pay me $100 right there just to post the Scent Squad, right? They're like puppy things that you can post for your animals and everything. So that's pretty awesome. That's something new that I got unlocked. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys about like when you're starting a business, people think how what do I do after I get to go to LLC, right? Give me 1 second. All right, guys. So some game for everybody. If you're just starting out, I know my hair is crazy. You guys know how it goes already, so please don't judge me. And I just brushed it. If you guys already know how it goes, when you're doing good in a business, you want to get your LLC set up. First things first, you want to get an LLC set up, right? After you get your LLC set up, that's when you think, now what do I do? Do I go with a bank? What kind of bank? Well, here's what I think you should do. All right. What I did was I was going to go with Bank of America because Bank of America signs you up for 3 credit cards. As you open an account with them, you can apply for 3 business credit cards, right? But, you got to have good personal credit. Got to get your good personal credit up. If you want me to make a video on how to raise good personal credit and little things you can do for even your kids to have good credit, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video about that. But if you're like me, your business is doing well, but maybe you're not making hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars yet, I decided it was best to go with a credit union. Now, here in Ohio, we have Achieve Credit Union. You got to look up to see what kind of credit unions you have. If you are in the military or if you have an immediate family member in the military, go with Navy Fed. Navy Fed is excellent for the pledge loan. Look into the pledge loan things and everything they have going on, but they're really going to help your business, right? Why I chose to go with a credit union over a bank like Bank of America is because a credit union a lot of times is a lot smaller and it's a more intimate relationship with the bank. Some credit unions like Navy Fed, for example, will have a built-in credit score with the bank. So as long as you're taking your credit out with them, you take loans out with them, whatever kind of transactional thing you might do with the bank that could involve credit, they have an inside score. Now, your personal may not be the best, but as long as you got a good inside score with them, you're still going to be able to get high funding. And that's what we need, right? That's another reason why I went with a credit union. So, going with Achieve and not having a bunch of money coming straight from my business yet, I'm able to build a better relationship with this credit union than I would an actual bank. And now, when my business gets big enough, say 6 months to a year down the road, I will open up a whole nother bank account. You can have as many bank accounts in your business as you want. So I'll have my Achieve account, and then I'm going to go to Bank of America, and I'm going to open up another bank account with Bank of America. So now after I'm done doing that, you got money coming in and everything's looking right. Now you can go to Bank of America. You got your business credit up. You got your personal credit up. You can apply for all three of them cards. Now you got 5, 10, 15, maybe up to $50 to $75,000 in credit card stacking that you can use for your business. Sometimes your personal credit cards you can actually transfer over to your business as well. Depends on the credit, depends on the bank, but still, go talk to your banker manager about it, see what they say about that. So, I've been on this journey, you guys, right? I've had a health injury. This side of my neck, this side of my neck has been like all messed up and everything. I've been on some medication for it, trying to get over it. I'm getting through it. I'm healing. They thought it was something serious, but I had some scans and stuff. There was no like tumors or nothing like that, so I'm safe. It's just kind of like a muscle injury. I have muscle problems and stuff. You know, I told you guys before I have some health issues, so stay with me on that journey. But the best thing you can do is be an entrepreneur because look, you want to work for somebody else, they're going to kick you out to the trash at some point in time to another, right? Starting your business is the backbone of building wealth for your family. Through starting a business, you know, there's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can make endless amounts of money depending on your trade. Go and start a window cleaning business. You know, I did that for a couple months. There's a lot of things that you guys can do to actually go and get started. So I just wanted to make a short video today, give it a quick update. I'm sorry I've been gone for a little bit, but hopefully I can give you some knowledge. I'm actually going to be doing a Patreon. I made a Patreon called Slagle University where you'll be able to actually find me, look up courses, you get free credit guides, free music release guides. I'm going to have dispute letters on there for disputing old credit and bad credit. There's going to be guides on there on a wholesale real estate. If you guys have seen that going around lately, I've had some success with that. So I've been writing all these guides based off the successes and things that I've done and exactly how I've done them. When I hit my first $1 million for a marketing company, I'm going to be giving away my sauce on how to create $1 million marketing company. But for now, we've just kind of been stacking and I've been doing the work, right? That's kind of why I stopped making videos for a while because I want to, every time I'm on the camera and I'm making a video, I want to be able to come to you guys and telling you guys, like, look, this is what I'm doing. This is what works. This is what's going on. Some weeks it's stale and I'm just doing the same thing and I'm not really doing anything extra that I wouldn't be doing. And it's all stuff that I showed you guys, you know? Although, since last time we talked, I picked up like 8 more clients. So I picked up 8 more clients. The marketing business was doing good. Now it's doing even better, but it's because I've been consistent. You may not see me on YouTube every day, but I'm trying to get better with that. I'm going to start trying to give you guys a video a day again. I just don't want it to be dry content. You guys are giving me minutes, hours, sometimes in your day watching my content. I want to be sure that I'm really benefiting you the most by giving you as most knowledge as I can. And also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, AYESLAGLE, at ASlagle on Instagram. Follow me on there. You know, you guys have done a crazy amount of support over me for the past year. I mean, I've gotten over 5,000 subscribers, so thank you, everybody. You know, I was saying in the beginning that my firearm shorts have really taken off, but now me teaching people how to be entrepreneurs and even the firearm stuff, it all just kind of goes hand in hand. So I'm still making music videos. I have a documentary I'm releasing April 28th, this coming month, on my 31st birthday, called 30 Summers. If you want to know a little bit more about me, how I grew up, how I got into marketing, and my full-time life as a recording artist, you'll be able to see that in a few weeks. But once again, check out the Patreon. I might put a link in here. If there's not a link in here, there's for sure going to be a link in the next video. So stay tuned with me on that. I just want to give you guys a quick update, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see.